Hello everyone, my name is Zen, and welcome back to MineMogul. Today, we resume creating our spaghetti factory, and hopefully we can get a few quests on the quest line done to make some progress towards the end game, which we are now approaching. And back into the beeping, here we go. Okay, so let's get a bird's eye view of this contraption we have created, and in the meantime, figure out what quests we're going to do next. Seems like a good enough spot. Can I just move away from the beeping, is my question. Can we just... Okay, I can't. Everything is beeping. Okay, so, what's left to do? We need steel wire coils and iron wire coils, and we're getting those, I believe, right now. Everything on the machine should be working, and we should slowly be getting those coils, as long as nothing is getting jammed. So, before we continue, let's just make sure this is getting jammed. We have a number of coils here. These look like... Are these iron? Steel wire coils. Okay, we are getting steel, but I'm not seeing iron go in here. Oh, wire coils. Okay, these are the wire coils. My mistake. So, are we getting iron wire coils? We're getting steel wire coils. But are we getting iron? So, wait, we should be. We should be getting iron wire coils right up here. Let's double check. So we'll kind of figure out what our objective is today. Our first objective is going to be figuring out, is this working? Yes, this is 28. I think it was at 26 before. Okay, these are iron wire coils, and this should be going over here, down this, and into the basket down there. Okay. So we are getting iron wire and steel wire coils. It's just a little bit slow. The McDonald's beeping is driving me bananas. I gotta move away from the beeping. We're gonna go over here. Get ourselves away from the beeps. Okay. So, let's take a look at our quest line. Today, what do we have to do? Quests. We have a lot to do. Well, actually, not too much to do. We're almost at the end game. Once we get to the metal producer, we're pretty much at end game. So, let's see what we need to complete before endgame. We have a WoW gold plates quest and a master of plates quest. So that means getting some gold plates on the conveyor belts. Master of rods as well, which is available. Okay. Then we have pipes, polished steel pipes, and master of pipes. Oh my goodness. Okay, iron and steel wires, and then master of wire coils. So it seems like if we're going to fix anything or add anything to the machine, we should finish the Master of Wire Coils quest first, because we're already getting iron wire coils and steel wire coils, and getting the gold and copper. We could start working on this, because this would be ideal to get now. So we're going to start working on this quest before we unlock it, because we are about to unlock it soon enough. That is the Master of Wire Coils quest. So, to complete the Master of Wire Coils quest, we need copper and gold wire coils, and we are not producing those at the moment. So let's see, what is our copper producing over here? Our copper goes down this line here, and it goes down here into a rod creator. Wow! Okay. So, and then, from there, what's being created? Threaded rods. Okay, so we don't need threaded rods right now. What we need is wire coils. So what we can do is we can get a wire coil machine. We need to get a wire coiler machine, burn off rods, and get wire coils. Okay, so let's take a look in here. Take a look at our computer. We need machines. We need a wire coiler. Converts 4 rods into 1 wire coil. We're going to buy 2 of those. That is very expensive, my god. Okay, but we have so many... Wow, that's a lot of iron going into that blast furnace. Okay, there's a lot going on in here, I gotta say. This is a lot of iron rods, or copper rods. We're gonna throw this over here. Can I move over there? No, I'm getting stuck. Okay. Lots of beeping. Lots of beeping. Okay. So, right here is the problem. We need to get rid of this machine. God, is it ever tight in here. Okay, so this machine... Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna start moving supports. That's also not helping. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is the machine we got to get rid of because it's making threaded rods. So we're going to get rid of that. And the rods we're going to put over there. Okay, so this is where they're being deposited. And, oh, you know what? I'm just going to put on that belt. I don't know what could happen on that belt, but whatever. We'll deal with it later. Okay, so did we get wire coilers? We did. How do they work? We put this into the machine here, and it deposits the wire coil right here. So we don't have a splitter, but we can do this. I don't know how fast this thing works. Let's find out. Let's get these on top of here. Is that going to start working? Yeah, we're getting coils. Okay, I need to get rid of this. I don't think this piece is doing anything anyway. Okay, and then we can drive this up here. So this solves our copper coil problem. We're not going to be getting a ton of copper coils really fast, but we will be getting some copper coils, which is at least something, and something is better than nothing for progression towards the quest line. Okay, we need to go up again. Can we turn and get there without this clipping? We cannot. Okay, that's awkward. This is a very awkward place to build in, I gotta say. Okay, maybe we can do it though. Actually, you know what? I think we can. If there's a will, there is a way. So I have an idea. We're gonna go straight first. Like so. Oh god, if we can just put that down right there. Okay, now we're going to take a turn. Like so. Now we're going to go up. And to go up, we need the ability to go up with this. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's kind of awkward. Also, not great. Okay. We're getting there. Okay, this is so close. Just not quite. But I think we can do it still. Yeah, we can. We'll get rid of that, and then we'll go straight. We have solved the problem. The wire coils should now go on top of here, and that should be okay. Okay. Just put those up top there. It would be nice to be able to select a specific item with like a different tool, like an item selector tool. That would be kind of handy. We'll put a few of these on the belt. Okay, this should go directly to where we need it to go for the quest. Now, the thing is, putting these on the belt, we're not actually earning them right now, so it doesn't really matter. We have to wait for the steel wire coils to finish before we can finish our quest line, but that shouldn't take too long. By the time that quest line is finished, we'll have this all set up so that it'll work. So this is where we were processing iron, or gold before. And to process gold wire coils, we just need a little bit of space to do so. Now, where's our gold currently going? Our gold is currently going here. So, to set up a gold wire coiler factory, we have a little bit of space here. I don't know if we have enough space here. Let's take a look. We need a wire coiler, and we also need a rod extruder. Do we have a rod extruder? Let's check. Basic pipe. Nope. I don't think we have a rod extruder. I think we need to buy another rod extruder. So let's go buy another rod extruder. And we will have all that we need to get gold wire coils for the master quest. The master quest. Okay, rod extruder. Here we go. Not as expensive. We have a rod extruder, and we have a wire coiler. So, we have this gold. Is there a spot for us to put these two machines? And this is where things are going to get kind of finicky. Okay, so there's this spot. And this is the, I think that's the coiler. So where is our threading, our rod extruder? Here we go. We're gonna put this here. Okay, so we're gonna start with the rod extruder. This does not want to be put down here. I do not think there is a spot for this rod extruder here, unfortunately. Yep, that's not, we won't be extruding any rods there anytime soon. Okay, so we need to find some space in this factory to put down a rod extruder and a coiler. Now this might be enough space right here. I think we can do it here. Let's find out. Let's find out, shall we? We need a rod extruder and a wire coiler. So the rod extruder let's see. We can put the rod extruder right here. But the wire coiler, can we get the wire coiler in here? I don't know. I don't know if that's going to fit. Okay, the wire coiler won't fit there, but we move all this junk over here. We may be able to get it right here. No, no, no. What about here? Here? How about here? Here? No. Here? No. Okay. So let's pick this up. That's a little bit of space, but not enough space. Well, what about right here? Hold on, there's a bunch of supports here. Maybe we can do something here. Let's get rid of these supports. Get some room in here. Can we put anything down here? Is my next question. So far, no. Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay, we do not have room there. Wait, did I just see green? Did I see green a second ago? Wait, I can put it here? That's gonna be really inconvenient, but we're gonna do it anyway. Okay, getting to the computer, we'll just have to stand on the table. Okay, that's fine. And then this machine. Oh, perfect, look at that. Okay. Oh, this is just fantastic. Okay, so now we just need to get the gold here. That's all we gotta do. And that should be easy enough. Is there anything going on this line here? Steel goes there. Where's the iron go? Does the iron go up here? I think the iron does go up here. Okay. So this belt does nothing right now. I don't think this belt is doing anything. I think what sends it into the factory over there. What is this? A rod extruder? Oh wait, this is a rod extruder, right? What is this? Rod extruder. Oh, wait a minute. We could use this. Okay. Hold your horses, Batman. I have an idea. Okay, we're going to get rid of... Wait a minute. I have a better idea. I have multiple ideas, all converging together at once. We're going to get rid of this polisher. We're going to get rid of these. And then we're going to take this, and we're going to take this. And we're going to put this here, but we need to get rid of this first. Okay? We're going to get rid of these, but we're going to use these again later. So we're coming back to this. Okay, we have made room. And now we just need this. Look at that. Okay, fantastic. We just need to get the gold here. So now, if I turn this way, and then this way, and we take our escalator devices, we can go up top here. Then we can turn once again to be able to take our gold back to where we need it to go, which is the deposit box. So these would be wire coils. Now, unfortunately, the support system might block the wire coils, so that could be bad. So we'll need to get rid of these and this and use a slope. And do we have any slopes? Yes, we do. Okay, we're going to need to use this to go down like so, and then this to go back up again. Sort of. We don't need to go back up again immediately. We can go back up again over here. So let's get rid of these supports. We're making progress. We can turn right here. We can go straight here and turn this way. And then that way. I don't even think we need to go up there. We can just get rid of these supports. Just make sure this gets deposited somehow. Okay, I'm going to bring this conveyor. Is that going the right direction? Yes, it is. Okay, we're going to go this way. And then, you know what? We're going to use a merging conveyor right here. There we go. Look at that. We have merged. Okay, now all we need to do is get our gold that's up here. Right here. If we get there, let's just make sure these conveyor belts are working in the correct direction. So far they are. Okay, great. We can get gold wire coils. And we are almost at the steel wire coils spot. So we're going to get rid of this guy. And we're going to start going over there now. So hopefully this does not prove to be an issue. I don't like that that's there. We need to get rid of this one. So it drops down there, and we keep going. We need to go down now. I just realized we need to go down. Okay, we're going down. Here we go. Okay. This is very tight. Very tight. Okay, we need to go down a little bit earlier. We're gonna go down right here. This should solve the problem. Going down. Going down. We are downtown. And we turn ourselves in there. Voila! Okay, this is now a problem here. Get rid of that. That should fix that issue. Okay, I don't want this on here. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. Okay, got that off. Okay, now the gold is coming down here. We should be able to put the gold inside of this, and it will create the wire coils. Okay, we're just gonna put a bunch of gold on the belt here. We'll leave that gold rod. We'll put the gold rod here. Okay. Are we getting wire coils? Oh no, we're not, because I didn't hook this up. Okay. There we go. Okay, now we'll take these individually and put them in there. Yes, that's working. Just to do a test. I think it's working. I'm going to delete this one just so we have it like stacks in case it gets clogged. We're getting gold wire coils. Okay, so now what we have done is we have begun to complete this quest before it's been unlocked, and we will be unlocking it with this one very shortly. So in the meantime, what do we do next? Well, let's go take a look back at our pipes. We can get the Master of Pipes quest, Plates quest, Master of Rods quest. I would almost argue we should do our Master of Rods quest very soon, because once we have the coils, we can do the rods. So that would be a good one to do. The plates would also be a good one to do. Plates should be, excuse me, relatively easy to complete. I'm a little bit worried about all this iron here. What's going on here? I don't even know what's happening. Okay. Can I break that down? Okay. That doesn't look good. Where is this going? What is happening here? What is this even doing? What does this thing need? Doesn't this thing need plates? Does this thing need tubes? I can't remember what this thing does. What does this thing take? What is this? What does this do? No, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, I think this is the plate machine? No, the pipe roller. Oh, this rolls pipes. This makes flats and then it makes pipes. Okay. What kind of pipes do we need? I think we need steel pipes. I think we're in need of steel pipes. So we should... Ultimate pipe. Polish steel pipes. Ah. We're going to activate that quest because we're going to be doing that next. So once our steel wire coil is complete and we start working on the steel spot, we will need steel pipes. We could also use another casting furnace, and I would argue that we could just put one down right here. And, well, I don't know. It would be really difficult to make... Oh, I can delete these? Excuse me? I did not know that. Interesting. I can get rid of those. Okay. We can make more room for the factory. I wish I could blow this up in here. Okay. What is this doing? Is this doing anything? Yes, that's making coils. Okay. Okay, I want to find out where's the beeping coming from. Why are you beeping? Okay, so you shouldn't be getting iron in there. Iron should not be going in there. I don't know why iron is going in there. It must be falling from above. Somehow. Oh, it could be coming in from this gem sorter. Hold on. It could be coming from this line. That beeping has been... Ah, I see. It's probably falling from here onto there. Okay, I can fix that. That's pretty easy to fix. Okay, all we need to do is just put this here. And that should prevent some of the iron until the iron, like, piles up again. And, that stops happening. Okay. Okay, that could be the only reason why. It might not be the only reason why. You know what I could do is I could make it go straight a little bit more. Never mind. We'll just leave it. It's fine. It's functioning. Oh, this is coal. I should grab the little piece of coal here. Maybe that's causing a problem too. Okay, give me little coal. Little coal. Put you in here. Nope. Go in there. Because that's filtering for coal. Big coal and small coal. Okay. Oh, I had some in there already. Okay, never mind. So, if we get steel, we can start making, like, steel pipes. And this is all of our steel. All of our steel is currently making steel wire coils. And unfortunately, our blast furnace is overloaded. If we had another blast furnace, we might be able to get more steel. The only problem is some of our coal... Oh, we actually are expunging some of our coal into the receptacle here. Oh, this is the problem. I forgot to do that. Whoops. Okay. Here we go. Back in business. Pause. Okay, we are now working on the wire coil quest now. It's working, which is good news. We should put a straight piece right here. So this goes into the whatchamacallit. Okay. There. Okay, metal producer. Metal producer. I don't remember picking up that quest. Okay, but now, since we have moved on, we can now get our Master of Wire Coils. We're going to activate this quest. Okay. We're getting all the wire coils, which should allow us to... So we need polished gold wire coils, iron wire coils, and polished copper wire. So we're getting the polished copper wire, we're getting the polished gold wire. Iron and steel do not need to be polished, so we can just put them in there. That should work, no problem. That's working. So we can leave that quest on. It would be nice to solve the geode quest. That one I have not figured out how we can do yet. We need to figure out how to get a celestite geode. So maybe what we should do is take a look at some of the ore spawns and see if we can purchase some celestite geode heavy miners or something like that. We'll buy 4 heavy miners. Okay. We now have 4 heavy miners. Let's go check out the ore deposits and bring, yes, more ore into our crazy factory. Okay. We're going to go this way. So apparently when you're walking around, someone was telling me that if you hold out a lantern or one of the lamps, okay, we'll have to find one. If you hold out the lamp that is on the post, it actually brightens up the area more than the hand lantern does. Okay, so in here, we have a hand lantern here. Okay, in here we can see that. Okay, this is an auto miner. This is the heavy auto miner, and this is the regular auto miner. So if we take the heavy auto miner, this does produce mystery geodes. It does. And I think only the big ones can produce mystery geodes, from what I can tell so far. This is crushed ore. Crushed ore. Is there anything in here? No, there is not. This mine shaft is very empty. I would love to go outside and explore what's outside. So if I take this lamp pole, and I go to my inventory and I just hold this lamp pole outside. Apparently, yeah, this provides more light than the regular lamp does, which is kind of funny. Okay, I'm going to take this one. I'm just going to take these. We're going to take these because we're not coming back in this area for anytime soon. Okay, so just destroy that. Gems, yay, gems. Okay, what is over here? So this area, this game is actually not that large. I thought the mine would be really, really big. It's not. It's actually pretty small. Okay, so where is our... Here we go. Let's take a look at this. This is a small one. Mystery geode. Okay. Well, I think this is what we need to do. Ooh, 0.7% chance of a mystery geode. I think what we need to do, and I think we're going to start putting some light over here, actually. So we're gonna do it in this area, and we're gonna get some mystery geodes by placing down some heavy ore miners and hopefully sorting it over here, because I don't think we have enough space back at where we came from. Now we should go get some more lamp poles because I can't see anything right now. We could alternatively put it on this line and it could do the work for us. We need to come up with a solution here. So first we need light before anything else. Light is the most important thing. And arguably we could buy more heavy auto miners as well. So light and heavy auto miners. We'll buy 4. And we need building lamp poles. I'm gonna buy 40. There we go. Okay. Where are our lamp poles? We have 40 lamp poles here. Okay. There's actually, we could just put more lamp poles in here because we just bought so many, so you can see better. There's a lot going on in here. Okay, on our way back. Things are looking up. Things are looking up. Okay, where did we come from? Where did we go? Where did we come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Alright, over here. We're gonna put that there so we can see our way. Make our way in the dark. Okay, I'm gonna put this one here. Yeah, I'll just let it clip. I'm not particularly worried about clipping here. Put that one there. I just want you to be able to see what in the world is going on. And that's why we're putting all these down. Okay. Put some light in there. We'll put one down in the pit of death. Okay. We will now leave the pit of death. Put one over here. This is it looks like a regular one to me, as far as I can tell. Put one here. And we'll put one there. Okay. That's pretty good. I think we lit the place up. I think we lit the place up. There. Okay. So, let's take a look at these large miners, shall we? So, in order to put these down, we need to figure out where to go. I think it's this one. Okay, here we go. This is a mystery geode, iron ore cluster. Okay, I'm going to put them here, and I'm going to turn it off. I just want to see where they are, because I don't want to create extra ore when we don't know how to filter and sort it yet. Okay, turn off. Okay, we have 2 big guys here. Oh, it looks like there's another spot over here. We have 3. All of which can give us a mystery geode. No, there's only 2. There's only 2? I thought there was 3. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? I really thought there was 3. This is a small one. Okay, hold on. We need another lamppost here. Okay. Is it over here? I think it is in here. Oh, it's so dark. There we go. Okay. This is helping the cause. Okay, this is where the gold is. So there was another one in here where we could just, like, fire it over. Aha, yeah, there was one right here. This must be the one I was thinking of. Okay, this is the big one. Yes, this is also a mystery geode miner. Is there more? I think that's a small one right there. Okay. This place is much more well lit up now. Much better than before. You can actually see what's going on. So we could bring a conveyor belt up over here. And then down here. And then we could add them all together. But honestly, it'd be probably easier to just connect the 2 and then like just filter it for geodes. The problem is the vertical bulk sorter doesn't work very well for finding geodes. So, oh, you know what'd be kind of fun to do? It'd be kind of fun to fill up this pit of death with a bunch of rocks. That'd be fun. That would definitely lag our machine, but that would be fun. Okay, we're going to dispense everything that's not geodes into here, into the pit of death. That's what we're going to do. Because it's going to be fun. We might have to get rid of the ore. But it's going to be fun. Okay, and did we have a big one in here? I don't think so. What about over here? Let's just make sure that there's no other nearby ones that we are missing. Ooh, this place looks pretty close. What's in here? Okay, there's a big one here. Ooh, there's 2 big ones right here. Wait a minute. This might change the plan. 0.7%. Ooh, these are actually much better. Higher chance of getting geodes. We should maybe do these 2. We could still deposit into the pit of death. We would just have to go through here. This would be very tight, but doable. You know what? We're gonna stick with the original plan. We're gonna do the ones that are a slightly lower chance, but easier to just put our junk into the pit of death. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of these. Just just on the ground. They're in the way. Not really in the way. I just like destroying them. They're fun. It's fun to destroy them. Okay. So we need to connect these two and then filter everything into the pit of death and anything that's a geode send down the conveyor line. How are we going to do that? Okay, well, I have no idea. What does this create? This is gold clusters and gold ore. Okay, well that's easy. Is this also gold clusters and gold ore? This is iron, I think. Yikes, it is iron. Okay, so what we can do is we can immediately crush whatever comes out of here and then filter it with the regular sorter. And then anything that is not iron goes down the line, and anything that is iron goes into the pit of death. Great. Problem solved. And we're going to get started on the pit of death right now. Get down there. Okay, you too. Into the pit of death with you. Okay, so now... Oh, there's more. Okay, we're cleaning this place up. We're cleaning this town up. There we go. Yep. Okay. So to do this... Wow, we have so much junk in our inventory. That really filled up. Hey, we should use the cannons. Basic cannon conveyor. The basic cannon in the world, not configurable. You know what? Anything that is not a geode, we're going to launch into the pit of death. Okay. So, let's get cooking. We're going to need flat pieces. And we're going to need a sorter. So, the sorter, we're going to start sorting. We need to figure out where we're going to launch the cannon. We're going to put the cannons, like, right here. I think that's the plan. We're going to take 2 cannons, and we're going to put them right here. Like so. And they're going to fire all the things that are not what we need into the pit of death. Okay. And we need a sorter. But we don't need to sort immediately. We can get over there and then sort. So, to do that, we're going to need corner pieces, and we're going to need straight pieces. Let's get cooking. Okay, we also need escalator pieces. We need to go down. That's clipping. God, why are you clipping? There we go. Okay. Down. Going down. Okay, now we need more of those ramp pieces. Here we go. We're on the main level. Now we just gotta go straight. And we need to get over there. Okay. Voila. We're on the way. Okay, we're gonna go straight. Okay, now it is time for us to filter. We are one level too high. Hold on. We're gonna go down first. Nope, wrong down. Okay, now we're down. And then we'll go straight. Okay, it is time to filter. Do we have... Yes, we do. Filter conveyor. So, anything that is iron gets dispensed to the side here. And geodes can... Oh, wait, geodes... hold on. We need to be able to break this down first. Hold on, we gotta break this down. So we have to crush... We have to use a crusher. Do we have an ore crusher? Tell me we have an ore crusher. We have one cluster buster. We need to buy another cluster buster. Why won't you place there? Okay, you know what? It's fine. We'll just move you over. It's fine. So picky. Okay. This goes directly into the cluster buster. Once the busters are clustered, we are going to continue forward. And then go into the filter mechanism. Because we're filtering for geodes and ore. Okay, now once we're in the filtering system, which should happen now, that anything that is not a geode will go directly into the cannon. Okay? And anything that is a geode will continue forth on its journey to making us finish the Rare Geodes quest. Okay? Fantastic. Alright. Okay, hold on. We should figure out how to connect this one now first. So we need to go this way, out of this conveyor, and we need to go down. But we need a cluster buster. And this would be a good time to go pick up a cluster buster. We need to get a cluster buster. So we can buster our clusters. Alright. We're on our way. These clusters are not busted. It is now. The future is now. Alright. We are nearly there. Let's collect the cluster buster. We need machines. And cluster buster is where? Here we go. Purchase. Huzzah. Okay. So I believe that a really good idea, before we turn on this cannon machine, is to probably delete the ores that are currently on the game, which is about 3,600, before we start filling up the pit of death with another 3,600 ores. I just feel like it would be a wise idea. Otherwise our frames might drop to ridiculously low levels. But that would also be kind of funny. Okay, so we need the cluster buster. The cluster buster goes here. Oh, that just busts the clusters right into it. Okay, we need to do it the other way around. So the cluster buster goes here. Okay, and then once the busters have been clustered, or the clusters have been busted, we're going to go this way and find our way over yonder. But we need to filter. We need to filter for the busters that have been clustered. And to do so, we're going to need the filtering mechanism, which is right here. Okay, so it goes in there. The incorrect clusters that are not geodes should go to the cannon. And we will set that up right here. Voila! And now all of the geodes should come down this line, and we will take to wherever we need to take them to. We should also polish them, actually. Do we have a polisher? I don't think we have a polisher. Oh, wait. Nope, rolling mill. I don't see a polisher. I thought I picked up a polisher just like a little while ago. Oh, we do have a polisher. We'll just polish them right here. Perfect. Okay, and then they'll be polished. And, yeah, that should work. Okay, let's turn this on. I think that should... Wait, should that work? Yes, wait, nope. I made a mistake. We need to converge these first. So to do that, we're going to need our sloped piece. Where's our sloped piece? I literally saw it a second ago. Here we go. We're going to put that there. We're going to take this here and send it down. Send it down again. Move the polisher and put those straight pieces there. And we're going to use a merger piece, which is right here. There we go. Found it. Okay. And it's there. All right. And then we do this. Voila. And then we polish it. Bingo. Okay. We are in business. Let's turn these puppies on. Okay. But before we do so, we are going to clear all physics objects. Clear all physics objects. Okay. And then we're going to turn on the heavy auto miner. We're going to turn this one on over here. To then fire things that are not geodes into the pit of death. Okay, the clusters are coming down the line. Oh, we need to filter for them. Ah, I forgot. Okay, hold on. Okay, this is important. Hold on. You two need to get in here. Okay, and then this one. I need a little guy. I need to put them in there. Nope. Nope. Oh, that was a mistake. Where'd the little ore go? There we go. You. I need you. You go in here. Go in there. Go in there. Okay, so now we need the iron ore. This needs to go in here. Nope, get off the line, get off the line, get off the line. Okay. I need to bust you. I need to put the little one inside this basket. It's working! They're being fired into the pit of death. Look at that. That's a beautiful thing. Wonderful. Okay. So now we should get geodes here. Now we just need to take our geode collector and collect some geodes. We just don't know when we're going to get them, but we'll get them eventually. We'll get them eventually. Okay. Question is, how long does it take for us to get geodes? So we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Okay. We made our way over here. Now we just gotta get this line all the way. Nope, wrong way. We just got this. We gotta get this line all the way back to the deposit box. That's a ways away. But I think we should be able to join a previous line, and it shouldn't be an issue. I think we can join the gold line, and if they get in there, it shouldn't affect them. I don't think. I could be wrong. We're gonna find out. Okay. Here we go. Can we even get over here? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Maybe not. We're gonna turn. That's what we'll do. Yeah, we're gonna turn. Turn. And we need to get on this line. Can we can't place that there. Okay, we need to keep going straight. Can we turn here? No, we can't. We have to turn right here. Then there. Then there. Okay, this should drop the geodes onto this line. What happens on this line? We have gold on this line. This line goes all the way down here. And when it gets here, it gets cluster busted. From the cluster buster into... Oh god, into the furnace. Okay, we don't want our geodes to go into the furnace. Okay, that was a mistake. We don't want to put it on that line. Okay, we need to undo that decision. We need a different decision. So, it gets on this line. We need to find a different line to get on. So, perhaps we just continue. We'll just make a new line. We'll get back there. We'll get back there. We'll figure this out. We have all these items to process anyway. These conveyor pieces to use. Let's get to using them. Okay. Just bring this down a level. Down a notch. Oh, that's gonna be awkward. You know what? Better idea. I have a better idea. We'll get it on the line, then we'll just filter it out beforehand. And then it'll be fine. So the geodes get back up the line again. Okay, so this gem is also getting incinerated. Yeah, gold, anything on the gold line needs to get filtered over here. That is a giant cluster. We need a cluster buster. Yeah, we should actually put a cluster buster right here. Do we have a cluster buster? We don't. We could really use a cluster buster right here. Well, we have the cluster buster here. Okay, so, you know, it's fine. We bust the clusters, and we need a filter just before this furnace. Okay, so we put the filter right here. It's a very precarious place to put a filter, but yeah. No, this is a terrible place to put a filter. Can I? Okay, I think we can make this work. If I put a filter here, it's like so. Okay. Does that work? No. Like, that doesn't work either. This might work. This might work. Okay, if I put a filter there... Yeah, okay, we need to put the filter here. We're going to turn off the gold production for a bit. Okay, we're going to turn off gold production for a bit while we figure out this filter situation. We're going to put the filter here. I'm going to take this guy and put it in there. Where does the gold go out now? Gold should go out this side, right? We need a tiny one. Okay, that should just go out the right side. It does. Okay, great. That works. Boy, oh boy, is this awkward. Okay. After it gets on the gold line, we can just put it on top of the other line. If we can get a small straight piece here. So this could work. Like so. I just need a regular corner piece. Do we have a regular corner piece I can replace with the walled corner piece? We just need where's a regular corner piece? Here we go. Place this with a walled corner piece. Come back down here. Where's our regular corner piece? It's right here. This can go here. Okay? That should work. Then from here, this is where things are going to get wild. And I don't know if they're going to work. We're going to go up. Which does not work. Okay, we're going to go in the other direction. Can we go in the other direction? Tell me we can go up. Tell me we can go up. We can go up. By God, we can go up. Oh, that just saved us. Okay. Then we're going to turn this way. Then we're going to go straight. Okay. And we're going to go down. Probably. Yeah, we gotta go down. Like this. And then we can turn. It's so convoluted. Okay. It's working, though. Okay, and then this gold can get on top of this line. That's fine. Resources not in conveyors. That's definitely going to overload these. This should be going the other way. Wait a minute, why is that one not working? Okay, hold on. The splitter is malfunctioning. Oh, this is a merger, that's why. We need a splitter. Do we have a splitter? Yes, we do. We do have a splitter. This should work. Okay. Here we go. Now we should produce way more gold. It doesn't always work. It might sometimes go into the other one, but that should work. Geodes! Look at this! We got geodes! It's working! It's working! Okay, let's make sure we follow our geodes to the correct destination here. The geodes are going into the polisher. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. But we still haven't found polished celestite geodes yet. I don't know why or how. Would have thought we would have got some by now. Okay, so we're getting polished copper wire coils. We're not getting iron threaded rods at the moment. We're getting iron wire coils, polished gold, and steel. So we're going to have the Master of Wire Coils quest done pretty soon. Pretty soon. Now, what we could also alternatively do is make more machines that spit ore into the pit of death and get more geodes. Because geodes are very important and we need geodes. We need to get more geodes. That is utmost priority to complete our geode quest. We just need to get it on this line. Excuse me. Okay, now we're looking over here. Look at that. The pit of death is nowhere near full. It will one day soon be. We're gonna break these up. Add it to the pit of death. Fantastic. The pit of death is growing. Okay. Okay, we could use a higher ore frequency going into the pit of death. So we're going to need to get, and we need to find these polished celestite geodes somehow, and I don't know how we're going to find those. I wonder if they like spawned inside of a chest, and because we cleared ore objects earlier, we won't be able to get it. I hope not. That would really suck. Okay, we need light here. We do not have any light. Let's put some light here. All right. So this also can produce geodes. Can it? Yes, it can. 0.4% chance of getting geodes. So this goes down the same line. Actually, it's fine. Yeah. What else is over here? We got down here. What do we got down here? This is the area we need to work on. We need to find... Okay, aha! Okay. Now where is our big machines? Here we go. What's on here? Turned off. What's on here? Turned off. Both of these are 0.7% chance of getting a geode, which is pretty good. Drill bits. Nice. But the challenge is getting these guys all the way over there. So this is iron. This is iron. Okay, so this is iron. So we got to bring the iron down this track right here. We need more light. And over here. But we have to bypass this area to get back over here. So can we shortcut through this little hole here? I mean, it might be possible. It might not be possible. We're gonna... Let's see. Can we fit this through? Yeah, we can. Holy cow, we can. Okay, hold on. We're just gonna work our way back. We're just gonna work our way back. So we just need to get this thing over here. It's working. Oh my god, it's working. Well, sort of. Is it? Yep. 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 Nope. It might work, it might not. We're gonna find out. Okay, that doesn't work. Can we go this way? We can. Can we go this way? Yeah, we can. But then we can't go this way. Oh, we can. Nope. It's working still. Sort of. Somehow. Does this work? Yeah. Okay. Wow. It's somehow, it's possible to get... Oh, we're going in the wrong direction, aren't we? No, we need... Oh, God, we just did so wrong. Okay, we need to go in the other direction. Whoops. Like that. Okay. There. Okay. I made a mistake earlier. I made a mistake. There we go. There we go. Are we here already? No. Wait, no. That was because it went in the wrong direction. Here. Okay, we can't go that way. We gotta go straight here. And then... There we go. Okay. Yep. Nope. We gotta go straight. We're solving this problem. There we go. Okay. Voila. Somersault. Yes. Yep. Yep. Can we just go straight into here now? Oh my god, it worked. It worked. Oh my god. Okay. So now all we need to do is just get these on top of here. Okay, so we can just turn these right here. We'll just turn. We'll go straight, and we'll turn. Okay, and then we'll attach this one down here. Do we have the slope piece? I think we still have some of these. Yes, we do. Okay. We are making progress. We're getting that Celestite geode. Come hell or high water. Okay. We're almost here. Can we go down here? I believe we can. Fantastic. And turn into there. Okay, so now that should all be sent down there. This is all iron, so we just need one. We're gonna need one crusher. Okay, and add this here. Bring this way. And it drops right on there. Look at that. We'll just make it go straight first so it works. So we need to go get a coal crusher or a cluster buster. We need another cluster buster. And we can start sending everything off in that direction. Do we have enough? Do we have another sorter too? Do we have a sorter? I believe we have a sorter. Yes, we do. Okay. We just need a cluster buster. And that will get us in operating condition. Okay. Back to the iron farm. Okay, I'm getting stuck. Okay, there we go. Yalla. Okay, cluster buster. Purchase. You got it. Back we go. So, the iron wire coil is complete. The steel wire coil is almost complete. We're only waiting on the gold and the copper. And that should be done pretty soon. We're doing pretty good. Yeah, we are doing pretty good. Okay, let's get over here. Can I even get under here? I can. Okay. Get into this area. Okay, so we can just turn this on now. I think we can just turn this on and then go around. And by the time it's finished, by the time we get the ore, we should be okay. We should have the cluster buster set up. Turn on. Turn on. Okay, let's get back. Let's get back to where we're going. Hopefully that doesn't jam somewhere in there. I really don't want to have to remake all those. Okay, over here. So we need a cluster buster, and we need iron that filters into this guy, and we need a filter system. So to do that, we're going to put our filter system here. There. Okay, we'll put it here, and yes, that should work. Okay, and we're also going to need iron for that. Oh, this works perfectly. That's all we need. Nope. Where'd you go? Nope. Get inside there. Nope. Go in. Like so. Okay. Yes, this little one. We need this guy. Get inside. Okay. It's inside. That's working. Okay. Now we just need to connect these. And I need to merge this. So the merger piece should be right here. We can merge like so. That's the wrong merger direction. We need to merge like this. Nope. Yes, that's correct. And now we just draw this line over there. Oh, it's already got here already. That was fast. Well, at least we know it's working. Okay. Move this over here. These conveyor belts are really fast. Get rid of this. Move this over here. Over here. Over here. 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 And then we gotta go up. Then we go straight. Nope. No. 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 Dang it. Okay. There we go. That should work now. Problem is... No, no. Wait. Nope. We need cluster buster first. Right. Right, we need cluster buster. Wait. We need, and then, oh, wait. Okay. Which way does the iron go, actually? We want the iron to go there. Hold on. I have made an error. We need to figure... This is a problem now because we're getting a bunch of iron now. Okay. Dang it. Okay. So... we want iron to go out the side. And to get iron to go out the side, we need to do this. Yes? No. Actually, no, we should rotate the other direction. We should start like this. We want iron to go out the side, like that. Like that. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, and then we go here. And this should be geodes only. So let's double test this, make sure it works. Oh, but we need to bust the clusters first. Right. We got a cluster buster. We gotta hold on. We gotta do cluster buster. I made a mistake. Okay, we gotta go up first. There we go. Now we gotta put a cluster buster here. And do we have a cluster buster? Yes, we do. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that, and we're gonna put the cluster buster here. You're telling me I can't put it there. Of course you're telling me I can't put it there. Why not? Why not? Tell me why. Okay, that should work, right? Okay. There, that busts the clusters. Okay. Now, we just need the corner pieces. Oh god, where are they? Where are the corners? There they are. Okay, there we go. Problem, meet, solution. That's the wrong direction. Problem, do not meet, solution. Problem, currently still problem. Problem, now meet, solution. Okay, done. Okay, now, we just need to make sure that the iron goes where the iron's supposed to go. And the iron, we need a small, little tiny piece of iron now. Need you. And you gotta go in there. And so the iron should go out the side, and the geodes should go on to the front forward. So for the iron on the side, we need to go this way, this way, this way, this way, and then we need to go over there. We need to go straight. And we go this way. Nope. This way. Straight. Then we need to merge. And to merge, we need a merger piece, and that would be this little guy. Fantastic. Oh, look at that go. Wonderful. It's working! Wait, it's not working. Is it working? It's working. Okay. Okay, put that on there. I don't know why we're getting coal. Maybe it's because I busted it up earlier. I'm going to take that coal piece, and I'm just going to run it in here, because I don't want coal. Heck yeah. Alright. Can I supercharge this thing? Oh, turn on. It's not on. It should be on. It's just really slow. I thought it'd be a lot faster. Okay, it's on. Okay, the pit of death is slowly getting filled up. We have made significant progress. Is this working? Oh, no. We need the cluster buster earlier on because the clusters are getting jammed. Oh, boy. Okay, well, that changes things. Ruh-roh. Okay, we're going to... I was wondering why that was not... It's not getting anything. Okay, so... On that note... we're going to... Oh, boy. God, oh, my goodness. This is awkward. This is very awkward. We gotta turn those off. We gotta go back and turn those off. I didn't think that would happen. I wasn't foreseeing that problem happening. Okay, back we go. Back. Okay, turn off. Please turn off. Please stop. Please stop. Stop. Nope, stop. Okay. Okay. This is bad. This is bad. Okay. Oh, no. Dang it. Now I gotta clear all that out of the hole. Okay. This is definitely diverged us from course. Okay. Get that junk out of there. Okay, hopefully it's still working. Is it jammed all the way back there? Doesn't look like it. It might still be functioning. Okay, we just need to get a cluster buster beforehand. So let's see if it's still working. By the time we come back, there should be ore at the end of at the end of this thing. And if not, well then we'll be in trouble. But hopefully we're not in trouble. Okay, we get the cluster buster. We picked it up. We can just start busting clusters right here. Gotta get rid of that first. There we go. Okay. Problem solved. There. We can now turn these on again. Ah. Nope, turn on. Okay. Clusters will get busted. The conveyor belt line goes down. Now, as long as there is ore at the end of that conveyor, we know that there's no more jams in the hole. And I really hope there's no more jams in the hole. It looks like there's no more jams in the hole. Okay, fantastic. Okay, we can get out of here. What is going on? Okay, there we go. Yes. Yep. Oh man, look at that. Okay. Now, let's get the busting clusters here. And we can put these on the conveyor line. Okay. Did we put coal in here? I don't know if we did, but we should. There is coal in there. Okay, great. But we should put a little small piece of coal in there, just in case. There you go. Okay. We're in business. We're in business. Geodes. Look at that. Geodes. Okay, this should work. Since they've already been busted, they're quartz geodes. Let's make sure that these work. And our pit of death is slowly growing. I can feel the lag already. What are we at? How many items are we at? We're at 2,000 objects already. I feel like it's going to be laggy anytime I look at them. This is amazing. It's a thing of beauty right there. I need to, like, get a nice screen cap of that. I don't know if I can. That'll probably be the thumbnail. That is a good thumbnail right there. There we go. Okay, we got the thumbnail. That's just gonna lag the crap out of our computer. Why am I doing this to my GPU, you might ask? I don't know. Probably a bad idea. I probably shouldn't be so abusive towards my GPU. Okay. We're in business. Okay, we can just put that on that line there. Did the geodes get down here? Please tell me the geodes did get down here. I forgot to check. Hold on. Oh no. I don't know if the geodes did get down here. I'm not seeing... Oh, they did. We're good. Okay. So, if we don't get the Celestite geodes this way, I might have to Google how to get them, because I don't know. We're really getting so many, like... So many mystery geodes from these different locations that I would have thought by now we would have a mystery geode, or the Celestite geode. So maybe there's another way you have to get the Celestite geode. Maybe there's a special ore deposit system where you can get it from that I'm not aware of. But yeah. Okay. I can feel the performance problems right now. I can feel them. And we're only at 2,000. Okay, so the pit of death might have been a really terrible idea. And in fact, it was actually a very terrible idea. Okay, so... But so is this entire factory. So nothing's new. At any rate, let's figure out what we gotta do next. We need polished steel pipes. Are we done on the steel wire coils? We are done on the steel wire coils, which means that this steel we're using right here, we can start making into... into steel pipes or casings instead of this. And you know what? The great thing about that is that the steel casing... What is this doing here? What is that? Is that coal? I don't even know what's going on. I don't even know how that got on the line. Okay, E, put you in there. Okay. At any rate, we just need to get steel on this line right here. We just need to drop it down. So we just have to divert the steel for pipes, and then this runs all the way back, I believe. And we'll start getting steel pipes immediately. So I don't even think we need to worry about building a steel pipe problem. Our problems are almost finished. So all we need to do is get this right there. And we can do that right here. And we can just start turning over there, I believe. Okay, hold on. This might be a little tricky, but we should be able to solve the problem. That should solve the problem. Yep, it does. We'll now be getting steel pipes. I think we just need more steel. Let's double check that we're getting steel pipes, and they should be polished too. Look at that. Steel pipe. And it gets polished. Yes, it does. And this line, if we follow it, all the way over here, it drops right into the bucket. Look at that. See, this factory was genius after all. Okay, so now, what do we need? What do we need? We need to probably get rid of the bit of death, because it's lagging our machine. I can feel the performance dip. I can definitely feel it. Can I see? Is there a way to turn on accessibility, like the actual frames per second we're getting? That would be very curious to know. It'd be kind of funny. Current frames per second. I'm not seeing it. Controls, graphics, FPS limit. Nope. Enable VSync. Nope. Okay. Well, I don't see it. At least not at first glance. So at any rate, that's okay. But we did do quite a bit today. We have solved one of our coil problems. We have almost finished our Master of Coils quest, which we'll probably finish in the next episode. And we will be able to finish our ultimate pipe quest. So, in terms of our quest line and progress, we are doing pretty good. Likely, next episode, we will need to accomplish our Wild Gold Plates and our Master of Plates quest. The only problem is this Rare Geodes quest, which I do not know why there is no polished Celestite Geodes appearing. But we've increased our chances as far as possible. Metal Producer quest will be the next big thing to get towards MineMogul. At any rate, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I had a lot of fun making it. It was a good time. And I will catch you in the next one. Sign out.